Maybe Kua died and I wasn't paying attention. That goes without saying. I mean, that's just sort of branding at this point. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here today, checking out the demo for Adaptory. Hey, wait a minute, Dave, you already did the demo for Adaptory. You did it ages ago. Yeah, I know, but even though it's still in demo phase, it's been updated and added to pretty frequently, so I wanted to check it out again and see what was new, because I really liked it, and I'd kind of like to keep an eye on this game, and, well, we're just going to check out the demo for Adaptory again. And I've got a crew of 4 explorers here. Stall here loves digging, is unflappable, and very smug. It doesn't actually say very smug, but if you're smug, I feel you're already very smug. Tua here is afraid of the dark, and so is Cavani. I'm assuming they will huddle together when it gets dark out, and Kua here is confusing. I'm not initially confused by you, Kua, except how to pronounce your name, and you're inventive and you're light sensitive. Well, that seems like a perfectly sensible crew. And as we know, we are crash landing, a pretty traditional start to any sort of colony builder here. We have crash landed. Welcome to Adaptory. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Collecting resources, building structures, and helping your explorers get off the planet. Let's mark a tile for digging. Oh, hang on to it. Don't get ahead of me here. I got a lot of stuff to go over here. I haven't done this demo in quite a while, more time than I would actually care to admit to. So let's mark a tile for digging, and you'd actually like me to mark specifically these tiles. Okay, does right-click make things go away? It does. Good job, game. And the gang's right in here. I do really like the art style. The first time I played this, I'm like, it's a really cool, fun art style here. So we've dug out a little tile of dirt, leaving behind a pile of dirt, and we can use that to build things. So click on the base and select the ladder. Okay, base, gotcha. Ladder, gotcha. Thank you for highlighting things, otherwise I would have no idea where to put things. So we can use ladders to get up and down. Now, do you want me to put this ladder all the way here? That seems a little extreme. Click on any empty tile near your explorers to create a new ladder. Well, let's put one right there. Okay, off to work, guys. So Tua here is going to build the ladder out of her little ray gun. Great. For now, let's unselect it. Thank you. Right-click makes things go away. Again, good job, game. So slow it down there, Tua. Just cool your jets there, Tua. Okay? Slam it into pause mode, Tua. Now that your explorers can move around, we're going to need oxygen. Yes. One way to get oxygen is using the oxycan holder building, which consumes oxycans. Okay, build one now. Yeah, that's probably wicked important. So, oxycan holder, and then oxygen generator and a tree, just a flat-out tree. All right, where, if anywhere, would you like me to build this? I'm going to assume in the little green bar here. So let's pop that right there. Okay, Tua, are you on that, kid? Yeah, oh no, Cavani's on it. Okay, Cavani's taking point on this one. And Stoll put an oxycan in here. It looks like we've got like 2 or 3 of them kicking around here. So the oxycan is going to be consumed and then emitted as oxygen. That's not going to last forever, though. They don't require any electricity or light, but you do need to have an oxycan. Items counter, top left corner. Database, research tree, change options, explore priority. Oh, resource counter. This one, Dave. There we go. So we've got oxygen candles, artifacts, and a whole bunch of dirt. Okay, put that away for right now. Now what do you want me to do around here? What's my move? Oh, hang on. Tua's already found an artifact, an ancient tablet. There might be more of them. Where is that? Oh, it's right here. Okay, well, we'll do something with that at some point. I'm just going to kind of go off script here and build another ladder and then earmark these bits to get dug out. Because that's kind of the point, isn't it? We're just going to dig things out and then keep going down and down and down until we find something wicked cool. Now, what is transmatite? What does that do? Powerful resource that's an essential component of long-distance communication to power up the transmitter. It boils to magma at 1200 some odd degrees C. Well, I'm not so good with the C, but I know that's wicked hot. No matter what letter you're counting that in, that is wicked hot. Okay, keep going on my ladder idea, guys, because I don't have another tutorial at this point. So let's start digging out some of that stuff. Oh, I'm supposed to be turning this on. Yes, there's absolutely no oxygen because I haven't turned on the thing. This is why all of my colonies die. Okay, this is why everybody dies around here. Okay, we've turned on the oxygen. Great. I wish I had a torch. Everyone seems a bit tense today. Maybe we should meditate. Really, Stoll? Really? That's your leadership style? Meditate a little bit? Look where we are, Stall. Look at this. Does this look meditative to you? In demo of Adaptory, your goal is to collect the green transmitite and deliver it to your transmitter. Okay, so the same goal as the last time. Power up the transmitter. And that's it. I'm on my own. Oh god, we're all going to die. Well, let's keep the plan going here. So build a ladder, okay? And then we're going to dig out some more. We'll dig out that bit, and then we'll dig out that bit. Now, what else was in here? A background panel. Stops tiles from losing resources through space exposure. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have that. Space exposure is bad. Can we do anything with power? A wire bridge, a battery, a coal generator, and a solar panel. Well, solar panel sounds great. Just hold tight there, Kua. I'm going to be right with you. But if we go outside, do we not necessarily, die? Not much I can do in liquid besides pipes and vents and stuff. How about comfort? How about just a basic bed? And we're going to build it out of dirt. Oh, neat. We're going to build a bed out of dirt. I'm going to put one bed over here. And then could I get a piece of tile to go here? Just kind of block that area off a little bit. Can we make this one not broken? Could we, fix that up a little bit? I'm going to see what the gang does with that. What's your plan? Oh, yeah, you are going to fix that up. Awesome, cool. I like that. That's going to look better when we're done with it. Oh, now I've got to do the rest of them. No, now the rest of them are terrible. Okay, the little Adrian monk in my head is going nuts right now. No, we have to fix all of this, guys. We're going to have to dig out a lot more dirt. That's all got to get fixed. We can't leave it like that. So dig out here, here, and here. I'm assuming nothing's going to collapse, he says optimistically. And then dig out all the way down to here. You guys having fun mining? You want to mine this one out? Because it just kind of makes sense. Maybe I'll just mine out this whole thing. Just, actually, not that bit, because that's where space lives, and space will kill us in the face. How do I get power of some sort? I see science. I see that it's not available, but there is research in here. So, I get light. I see that. Power. I mean, I could put, theoretically, a solar generator out here. But I feel we're going to die. But I'm going to give it a shot anyway, because that's kind of how I roll. So, let's do this out to here. And then somebody mine this out. And you know what? All of this. Try wicked hard not to die while you're out there, please. And fix that bit of tile because it really, really annoys me. Okay, so you're going out. You're probably dying. Yes, the cold vacuum of space. I got it. Yes, we're all going to die here. Cavani's basically already dead. Gases and liquids exposed to space will lose mass. Build tiles, doors, or background panels. Oh. Could I maybe... Well, if I seal it in, it's not going to be a very effective solar generator, is it? Guys, probably come back inside. This was a terrible idea. Oh, Tua's stuck. Tua, you're wicked stuck, aren't you? Why don't you mine this bit out, and that will probably help you. Does that help you? Does that make you less stuck? Please say yes, because I'd prefer you didn't die, right away. Can we... I know I'm being fussy about aesthetics here, but can we replace that with that? Thank you. Yeah, you're into that. Guys, do you want to maybe come back inside? Can I make you come inside? Can I say don't be outside in the cold, heartless void of space? Also, while you're out here, can I build a solar generator? So that does... What do I need for that? It's just dirt. Okay, I can build a solar generator out of just flat-out dirt. Build 2 of them, then. Building space occupied. Not anymore, it ain't. Oh yeah, the kids are wicked into this. They're like, wow, we love solar power. Yay, solar power. Not connected to a power network. You're right. You're right. Let's deal with that. Wire bridge. Okay, so that's going to go over gaps or other wires. And then I think I just need a flat wire. So wire to wire. Oh, I made it go away. Because right-click makes things go away, you see. Wire to wire, like that. And then could we get a battery in here? That's also just dirt. So put that over there, and then let's do wire from here to, well, put it into there, and then also put it up to there, and then also, all of these things need to get wired up. So put that to that, and then that into that. Is that the right spot for that? I'm not... Well, you know what? It'll all be fine. It's all just dirt anyway. Guys, you should wicked come inside. It's totally death out there. Seriously, just build the wires and work your way inside, please. Thank you. You missed a bit of wire, though. You're going to have to go out into the cold, heartless void of space. Again, sorry. And there's only the one bed for you guys. How about a box? How about a storage box of some sort? Maybe that could live, like, down here and down here. We just sort of, you know, put things in the storage box. Okay, I think they're done with the outside stuff. So, yeah, that thing's working now. You guys can't get up there, can you? No, we need to build a ladder for you to get up to that light. So how about a ladder up to there? Okay, so there is oxygen in here, and the temperature is nominal. It's a little chilly, but it's not a meteor shower. Oh, super. Okay, a number of small meteorites. Yay! Hey guys, remember when I said we were all going to die? It's actually not going to be due to oxygen deprivation. Yeah, something just smashed down here, and now we've got water. Water plus electricity is inherently bad. I know enough about that. Now, this little transmitter, Whoozy McWhat's it here. So, we've given it 1,050 kilograms of transmitite. It needs 2,500. Okay, so we got to keep moving on that. What is going on over here? What is this nonsense? Why is space sparkly? If I dug a little deeper, there was coal under here. And we can make a coal generator. Okay, let's start a big mining project here. So, dig out all of this down to here. And then we'll get some coal, and then I'll sort of go down, we'll get some more of the stuff that we need, the magic space. Oh god, my thing broke. Hey, there's gold here. Whoa. Gold just literally fell from the sky. And like broke everything. But, you know, apart from that, gold just fell from the sky. Team, we're rich. And dig out that and that. Because I want to make this more base-like. Do we have, like, a jobs list? It's priorities. There we go. Priorities. So, are they all basically as good as anyone else in doing things? Does anyone have better skills than others? It doesn't really look like it. So, how about you were better? You do... Wait. Why is one red? 2 green, 1 red. Red is bad in a game. Are you going to be super into building, or are you just, like, hating building right now? I'm not sure. I'm going to keep 2, because green is good. And then digging, you can be Koa. You can be into that. Not a lot else to do. Supplying, why don't you do that? What is personal? What does that do? Personal errands and activities, write in diary. Okay, it's going to be a really quick diary. I am dead. End of diary. Can I build another door here and create sort of an airlock? Yeah, let's do that. Because every time we open the door, all the oxygen goes away, which is not ideal. Ooh, we found another oxycan thing. Great, because I have no other means of oxygen production right now. Oxygen generator would be good. Needs to be connected to a liquid pipe. Okay. How do we feel we're going to achieve? How big is it, for one thing? It's not actually that big. Let's put that over there. And then I'll try to figure out... Yes, they're running low on oxygen. I'm aware of that. We're all going to die in the cold, heartless void of space. Photosynthesis through trees. I could put up a tree. It'd be nice. Oxygen candles into the holder. Yep, we got that bit. And then an oxygen generator. Okay, how do you work exactly? So, like, if I went to the liquid pipes... Like, how... I see this. So if I put this, like, here, and then a vent dumps the contents, and a pump sucks up liquids into the network. So show me the oxygen thing again. What does it say? Uses power and water. Great, so I need water, obviously. Well, there's water right there. Okay, I'm going to vaguely see if I can plot this out. I don't have a lot of hope for this. Here's what I'd like to see. Dig out that, and then dig out that, and then dig out that one. Now, while you guys are working on that, let's do the background panels, because those sound fun and exciting. I don't know if I have enough dirt to do all of this, but we're going to give it a shot. Put in all of that there. I just want to see what it looks like more than anything. Ooh, and dig this out, because we need that stuff. We need the green stuff. I believe there will probably be exactly enough green stuff on the map to do what we need to do. Kua, you are in fact drowning. You are literally drowning right now, Kua. You are underwater, Kua. Kua, there you go. Get out of the water. All of you get out of the water. Okay, somebody go dig this out. You people are very, very silly about things. And then put in a ladder so you can actually get out of there just in case you can't. Okay, so that's what I wanted. Now, let me look at this liquid pump thing again. So where did that go? That was under liquids. So a liquid pump in here, right? Oh, it's already occupied. Okay, dig out another space there. That'll be fine for that. And then do that again. So liquid pump. Pop that in there. Yes, you're all drowning. I'm aware of that. Thank you. And then back to liquid pipe. That's going to go from here and then up there. They probably hate the look of this. I bet they don't want to see this or anything, but they're going to have to learn to cope. And then into there. Okay, that seems to broadly work. Now, how do we make it be oxygen, though? Or is it just going to magically do that? Well, it'll magically do it if you forget that magic isn't real, but wires are, and make this go into this, like this. Now, what was the point? Oh, yeah, coal. That kind of the whole point of this is we found coal. So let's go down here, and I'll get them a ladder at some point in there, too. They like that sort of thing. Cavani's working on my wires and pipes down here. Great job, Cavani. Didn't actually know you were a plumber. The rest of the gang is basically obsessed with putting in the background tiles that I probably didn't really need. We've got another artifact down here. Obviously, we don't really know what to do with that yet. Oxycan will come in handy in the interim. I'm kind of hoping that I've set up my oxygen generator correctly. I don't understand the outtake. Like, how do we pump oxygen out? I get the sucking the water in part. That part I've broadly mastered, he says optimistically. But not so much on the getting the oxygen out. And that's another thing of them transmatites, too. How much do we have in here now? 1450. I'm just recalling the demo. I think there's exactly enough on the map to do what we need it to do. I'd rather not have to get all the way over there if I can help it. And what do we got in here? The engine. We could deconstruct that. I bet that would give us some good stuff. Let's treat the team, too. Let's put down maybe a couple more beds here. I mean, they're made out of dirt anyway, so there we go. 2 more beds for you. And you know what? You can put one up over there. I'm also going to be putting up a coal generator in your bedroom, just so you're hip on that. Cavani, you've gone to sleep in a puddle. Cavani, I know it's a bad time. We've crash landed. We don't know really where we are, and the captain of the ship demands that we meditate, which is a very silly thing to do. But Cavani, you're actually falling asleep in a puddle. People die like this, you know that, right, Cavani? Now, can I run a wire through the floor? Apparently I can. Okay, great. So run that down there, and then run this over here-ish, and then down here in preparation for a coal generator that I haven't actually put together yet here. Is this battery actually... Yeah, it's storing no power at this point. Probably because one of my solar generators is underwater at the moment. Ooh, we found another oxycan down there. That's good. We're going to need that. I don't know why these are all buried in the dirt, but they are. So we're just going to accept the generosity and put a ladder down there. Ku is writing in his diary. Again, it's a very short entry. I am going to die today. Okay, you're saying not connected to a power network. Show me the wires. Oh yeah, you're right, you're not. No, you're totally not connected to a power network. Like, not even a little tiny bit. Put this all up here into that. Oh, no wonder you weren't working. You had no electricity. Speaking of no electricity, let's get my... let's put a coal generator right in the bedroom. I mean, they're all going to die anyway. I may as well accelerate the process here. And then bring that right into there. Oh, this is going to be tough sleeping. Whoever's got the bedroom up here, right next to the oxygen... Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're doing the pumping. Are we generating oxygen right now? Okay, you're consuming 3 Wa. And what are you actually doing? You're not holding anything. You're generating fluffy oxygen. Well, good. This seems to be working out okay. Show me. Okay, so, like, oxygen is kind of happening around here. Not so much down here, like where the beds are. Like, the beds, not so much. But everything else is going on. Could we move this? Can I don't want to deconstruct it. I'd love to just move it somewhere else. I suppose I could just build another one. I'll just build another one. Okay, so I'm going to build Actually, can we put a tree down here? Put a tree down here. Forget this artificial stuff. Let's just build a tree. I mean, that's got to be a little bit of oxygen, right? A little bit of oxygen in there. Better than no oxygen, right, kids? And it's gonna be no oxygen when the coal generator fires off, because that's all carbon dioxide. You're dead. Why have you stopped working? Are you out of power? Oh, it's nighttime, and there was nothing stored in the batteries. That's a hitch. Is there a reason we can't build this? Urgent. Yes, urgently build that. Urgent? We might not have enough dirt. Actually, it might be that simple. I don't think we've got enough materials to do this. So let's dig out all of this. And what is down here? Granite. Okay. Dig out all of that. And that'll get us probably, hopefully, the dirt we need to do this. And then I can dig up to get this stuff. In fact, you can just start that process now. Dig that and that. Oh, yeah, Stoll's wicked in. Oh, you can't. You're stuck, aren't you, Stoll? You're totally stuck. Let me help you with that. There you go. Sorry about that, Stoll. Yeah, they've got this built. You're, again, saying not connected to a power... Oh, I think you're connected now. Yeah, you're connected now. Oh, yeah, you're all going to die down here. Yeah, that's just pumping out carbon monoxide into the air. You're all dead. Cool. Let's build a ladder, because that will cheer them up immensely. So, just for having the conversation, how terrible is it down here? It's been worse. I'm gonna build another one of those oxycan generator things. So, oxycan holder, I'm gonna put that right in there. And we've got a couple of oxycans kicking around right now. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, this is turned off. Well, turn it on. Actually, wait, don't turn it on. Cancel that. Deconstruct that one. Because we've got the oxygen generator up here. This room should be fine. This is the one that needs the oxygen because, you know, the impending death of carbon monoxide poisoning is going to happen at any moment. Now, while they're all taking a nap, how are we doing on this stuff here? 1650 out of 2500. Well, there's 2 right in here, so we may as well just go mine all of that out, and then we'll start the process moving down here, and then into that. I'll get a ladder down there at some point. And then there was one more over here. I'd like to get... tell you, I wouldn't mind getting that engine part. That seems kind of fun. Yeah, no, I wanna dig this out. What is the problem with digging this out? It's dirt. There we go. Okay, dig all of that out, and then let's put in some tiles in here so they can actually, you know, do that. Put that in like that, and bring a ladder down to here so Kua can actually get out of here. I'm sure he would appreciate that. They're working on that one over there. Not a lot of movement over here yet, obviously. 2 is probably going to be into that. Are we going to turn this on at some point, guys? Stoll, you love turning things on. No, it's tagged to be turned on, and we have the oxycans for it. I'm sure somebody will get over there eventually. Tua, you seem sad. You have a frowny face. Why do you have a frowny face? Your mood is very, very sad. Oh, you wish it wasn't so dark. Right, you're afraid of the dark. Hang on, you've got 2 diary entries. Hang on. 2 days ago, we were hit by a whole array of meteors. They just didn't stop barreling down on us one by one. I wonder how many light years they traveled before they hit us. 4. Turned up a strange object when digging yesterday. Not sure what to call it. Okay, so that's when you found the artifact, the relic there. Okay, so you're going to kind of write down what you do during your day. Yeah, you are afraid of the dark. Let's try to deal with that. That is a light. The lights are kind of a thing that exists. Let's put a light down there for you. And maybe another one up there. And I'll throw one down here as well. And then obviously you're going to need to get wired up there. So that's a fairly simple one. Wire to wire, wire to wire. That one's already in a wire. Okay, that seemed all... Yeah, 2 is much happier now. It's got a little snack. It's not completely 100% dark out right now. 2 is having a good time. 2 is not having a good time. 2 hates life right now. Wait. Kua, why did you die? I built you a ladder. Kua, this is on you. Are you not dead? I'd like to move Kua. Could we move to Kua? Are you... Oh, you are currently dead. Feeling neutral. Oh, Kua. You crazy kooky cat, you. Currently dead, feeling neutral. Kua, why did you die? You shouldn't have been stuck down there. You could have left. Maybe Kua died and I was going to say maybe Kua died and I wasn't paying attention. That goes without saying. I mean, that's just sort of branding at this point. But maybe Kua died before we built the ladder. Kua, unacceptable behavior from you. Okay, Cavani, don't die. Okay, everyone? Team meeting here. Stoll, you're the captain around here. Team meeting, we have a new rule. Don't die. Like, if you think you're going to die, like, don't. Stoll, you're stuck down there, aren't you? Oh, no, you can jump up that one tile. Okay. Let's deconstruct this. This sounds fun. Let's get that engine out of there. And then we'll start to build some ladders in this direction. So build a ladder up to there. And then we're going to keep that plan working by getting this out to here, hopefully. All right, is anyone thinking about dying? I'm going to have to read all your diaries to find out if you're planning on dying. Okay, there's another oxycan in there. There's more gold up there. I don't really know what I need the gold for. Also, this seems like... Yeah, I think we're dealing with, like, cold, heartless void of space again, guys. So, maybe... Actually, do we need the engine? I don't think we're going anywhere, are we? Somebody go deconstruct those things. That's a very silly thing to have. And then when you've done that, I'll seal this area off. Again, cold, heartless void of space. Okay, let's just get this. I know you're sad. I get it. Just try not to die. All right, where are we at with this stuff now? 2450. I need one more thing. Okay, well, there's one more thing over there. Cool. So let's build a tile to there and then dig out that and that. And that should do the job. Tua, I see you're very sad. Are you going to die? You're hungry. Oh, I don't know how to do food, Kua. Oh, you found a snack. Yeah, you found a snack. The power's out. We have no power. The battery seems to be charged. It's shut down. Oh, what did I... Oh, a solar flare. That's what I missed there. Okay, a solar flare. All right, that's that. Well, we're just going to have to cope with that now, aren't we? That should be the last piece of this stuff going in. But, of course, now we've got the solar flare. Now my little communication thing isn't on. So, guys, we just got to kind of hunker down and try not to die like Kua. Kua, I'm going to entomb you because it amuses me to do so. Somebody entomb Kua, please. There we go. Space archaeologists will dig him up many millennia from now and go, huh, just kind of keeled over for no reason that could be adequately explained. Probably didn't get the ladder built. Okay, the solar flare is over. Can we transmit my distress call? Okay, fire that off. There we go. The crew has worked together. Well, 3 of them worked together. 1 of them died. To refuel the transmitter and send out a distress call. With a little assistance, you'll be able to continue your journey. So wrapping up there again, the demo for Adaptory. I've been keeping an eye on this game for ages because I just think it's fun. I mean, obviously there's a lot of common elements that we've seen before, but I like the style. I think it's neat, so I continue to keep an eye on it and happy to show you guys the demo once again. Do please let me know what you thought of Adaptory in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. You know, an argument could have been made that spending an obscene amount of money on researching the theater just so I can get a sign that says Electric Boogaloo may not have been my smartest move. That is a strong argument, and that's an argument that you'd probably win, frankly. Wow, naked guy sticks his hand in a beehive. This can't end well. I don't know where I would see a leather carpet, but I'm going to imagine I had to pay an entry fee to see it.
I have a cylinder. I broke Dave.
Broke Dave.
Talk amongst yourselves, I'll be back. I just dropped my controller.
Oh my goodness.